pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is... Their guys get set to match up between the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens.
Aldrich Rosa set to kick off.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Takes it at the 7. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
10 at their own 23-yard line.
Taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Flushed out right. It's complete. Javon Wims, the open man. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
The 41-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their efficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it second and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Harold Landry in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. You know, last week it was unbelievable how many times they were in the backfield. They had 7 sacks. Whatever they had for pregame meal last week, maybe they had it again.
I think they're going to continue to repeat it if they keep this up. But remember, we were at their facility, and we walked past the defensive meeting room, and what did it say over the door? Rush the passer. It's a philosophy. It's a statement. That's who they want to be, and they've been very successful with it.
Yeah, an opening drive sack. Here's Mahomes, third and goal. Being chased out left. The Browns D locked in on third down, brings up fourth.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Now the Ravens bring out the field goal unit here. And this one is right through. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
Throwing on first down is Locke. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there on the catch and run. 72 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
The 6-yard line.
Throwing now is Locke. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Cooper Kupp, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns have taken the lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Aldrich Rosa set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is T.J. Logan to return it. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 27.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one 28 yards on the ground. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Here's Elliott. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's why the guy with the headsets is down there. All right, they know what they're doing because they got stuffed on a running play on 1st down. And I think myself and probably the fans were saying throw the football in this situation. But he knew what he was doing, called another run, and now they've got 3rd and short.
He's got Lockett. Yeah, the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now Elliott, and they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
This defense is really flown around in the 1st half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
2nd down and goal. Lock. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. George Kittle, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns add 6 to their lead.
Well, the lost sleep that the defensive coordinator had all week preparing for this game, a good portion of it was trying to prepare for him because he's absolutely a phenomenal player.
And a lot of times around the goal line, they know it's going to him. It's just so hard to stop.
And that's where it really becomes difficult because you're exactly right. They know it's going to him, yet they still can't stop it. That tells you when you're a dominant player.
Aldrich Rosa set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. Mahomes now on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. That's complete right around the 8. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Will Fuller with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10.
Makes the score Browns 14, Ravens 10.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no return here from Westbrook. This will be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team, and what will they do this offseason? What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now on 2nd and 16. Locke. Rumbling past the 30. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And finally taken down at the 36-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
First down, Brown.
Locke working out of the gun. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it 50. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16, and another first down. Going up top for Kupp, and that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far, and second down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
On second down, here's the option. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Locke now on first down. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Play action. Locke. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
George Kittle.
Locke looks to throw it again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Locke's pass. Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this...
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. They will find Davis. That's complete. And he's brought down after a very nice game. So we've reached halftime here. Charles has already thrown off his headset. He's out here. He says, it's Christmas Day. I'm going home. We're not done yet, though. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no return here from Westbrook. This will be a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31-yard line. Now Elliott. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Here's Locke. And that will be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Bud Dupree, a former first-round pick, in on the stop.
2nd and 8 at the 9-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Shark's got it left side. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now Mahomes. Got a man open. It's Wims. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 10 more there and another 1st down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a 1st.
36-yard line.
And again, it's Mahomes. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
29-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On 2nd and 7, Mahomes. He goes full extension, and he's got it. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Raven. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And he's caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
At the 6-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
3rd down and 6.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Javon Wims with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more.
Makes the score Ravens 24, Browns 14.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before and realize it hasn't worked.
Go to something else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Again, it's Elliott. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. And he's going to have a Browns 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
2nd and 7 at their 48-yard line.
To throw it is Locke. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Elliott. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
1st down, Browns.
On 1st down, Locke. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the Ravens' 29-yard line.
Here's Locke to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Complete.
Tyler Lockett, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are back within a score.
Aldrich Rosas.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum, and even more hope when they had to slog their way downfield. They got the touchdown, but it's almost like, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your
Will Fuller, nobody there to stop him. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Will Fuller, 78 yards. As the Ravens push further out in front.
Kicker on for the point after.
The 21st pick back in the 2016 draft, Will Fuller, and we know that he can take the top off of a defense.
He certainly can, and the way that he does it is just straight, pure speed. And I talked with one of the better defensive coordinators in the league, and I said, how do you defend that? And he said, at times, you absolutely don't. If the quarterback gets time and he heaves it downfield, Will Fuller's going to outrun any coverage you put out there.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, it's Locke. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
The Ravens take
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. DJ Chark, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead.
Ravens 38, Browns 21.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
The gain of 9 brings up 2nd and a yard at the 30.
Left side complete to Lockett. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And his throw is incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. But now it's 3rd down. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, Defense is going to be a real tough one.
That's caught inside the 20. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Into the red zone, it's Locke. Escaping the pressure right. A dump off to Elliott. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Again, it's Locke. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle as tight end. And it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 6 yards to go.
Now Locke again. And this a quick slant to Lockett. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Locke. And it is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Ravens are going to get the football back. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Fuller. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
32-yard line.
Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
40-yard line.
24's the mark. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. 24's the mark. Hey, here we go. 24 now.
On 1st down, Mahomes. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
He's letting this one go for Fuller. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. Then he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
We got 4. We got 4.
After the turnover, here's Locke. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
33-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Shotgun snap to Locke. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Block working out of the gun. Now that'll be caught by Cup. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. A quick throw out to Lockett. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for the Ravens, the win is number 9 for them on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the LA Chargers. Meanwhile, for